up, YouTube? It's your boy, SilentAceassin, here to give you an awesome movie review over the Justice League. But before we get into the movie, I would like to actually hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification so you get any posts and updates that I upload on the channel. Justice League. What can we say? It's a movie that we've been anticipating for years, and it did not let us down as much. You know, the acting and some of the action didn't let us down. It was probably the storytelling and the flow of it that probably let us down. The movie is overall great. We can watch it entertaining. We can watch it multiple times if you want to. It's not like Suicide Squad. You can probably watch it twice and you're done with it. But there's a few things here that I want to talk about that I did like and I didn't like. Few things that I didn't like about Justice League was it felt rushed. It felt like information that was in there could have been explained a little more. The characters could have been explained a little more. I'll speak on that later on. But it just felt overall rushed, maybe because the time was cut down to under 2 hours and they needed more to explain about them. But I wish it had, and the fight scene was too short. So it hurt the movie a little bit. But overall, the movie was good. Let's get into the characters that made the movie. The first person we want to talk about is Aquaman. Aquaman was a good character. They didn't give him a lot of role or whatever, but he was a good character, and this is Aquaman that I like. At first, when I heard Aquaman was going to be in the movie, he was part of Justice League, but when I knew Aquaman was going to be in it, I thought they was going to give us a friendly Captain Planet, save the Earth type of Aquaman. They didn't. They gave us a complete other side. This Aquaman was arrogant. And I think I like that Aquaman. I think Aquaman should continue playing the actor. Like, I'm the king of the sea, or the prince of the sea, or whatever you want to call him. I run the sea. Like, the sea is mine. So, like, I like the arrogance they gave him. And I really liked it. Another question that I have, I thought I was the only one probably thinking of it. There was a scene in the movie when Batman, Ben Affleck was talking to Aquaman before he was about to jump back into the sea. And he took out his shirt and had all those tattoos on. Who did the tattoos? Like, did the fish under the sea do the tattoos? Or, like, who did the tattoos? I wanted to know. The next character we're going to talk about is Flash, Barry Allen. He was the comical relief of this movie. He had so many jokes, so many little punchlines and everything. He was there. One of my favorite ones was when he talked about he just new to this, he pushed people and run away. You know, you're supposed to be a hero. You know, you're supposed to save and protect. Like, some of the things that I didn't like about was his suit. Like, I didn't like his suit. I watched the TV show The Flash, and I liked the TV show suit better. His suit was just like he was built to be the Red Power Ranger. Like, I thought he was the Power Ranger. Had his suit, and another thing was his Speed Force. I understand having his Speed Force go off as lightning when he first moved or whatever, but as he's running, like, you don't have to keep the lightning on him, you know. It was just, I thought I watched Thor again. But overall, I really liked the character of Barry Allen. They really gave him a lot of spotlight, and they gave him, that was the right person to give the jokes to break the tension in the movie. The next character we will talk about is Wonder Woman. We can't say nothing bad about Wonder Woman. Her movie was spectacular. Person that played Wonder Woman, she was spectacular. In this movie, she was great too. Like, her fighting scenes was one of the best fighting scenes in the movie. We're gonna get to that later. One thing I didn't know was Wonder Woman. I didn't know that she moved that fast. Like, I knew she could leap. I think she can't fly. I think she got that leap like a Hulk. But she moved really fast when she was doing a bank robbery, and she was just left and right, just catching all the bullets, and that was something I really liked. And first off, before we can get into Batman, we have to give Ben Affleck a round of applause. He really did good in this Batman than when he played Batman vs Superman. I like this Batman, and he convinced me that he could play Batman, because at first when he announced he was supposed to be Batman, I was like, oh no, I don't see it. But this one, he convinced me. The one scene when he was talking to Wonder Woman about the Mother Cube and how the science was advanced and we need that to bring back Superman, and they were disagreeing. I feel like if Christian Bale would have done that, it should have been a fight scene right after. Like, he should have started punching people. Like, he should have started punching Aquaman. Like, Christian Bale, when he played Batman The Dark Knight, he was more aggressive and a fighter. This one, I feel like he's going in a different role. He gonna fight, but he more like explaining and just band a team together. Batman had one of the best punchlines throughout the movie. Barry Allen asked him, what is his superpower, which the world always overlooked. Fans and everything always overlooked the Batman. We considered him as a superhero with superpowers. But his superpower, what he said, money. He's rich. That is his superpower. If he thinks what he wanted, he can get it built. If he wanted, he can pay for it. He got the money to do whatever. That is his superpower, and he's right. He's rich. The next thing we want to talk about is Cyborg. We don't have much to talk about Cyborg, and I feel like Cyborg played a good 6-man role player. He was a role player. He did a good role because Cyborg, first off, he was 95% CGI except for the little part of his face that you couldn't see. Cyborg's suit used to be smoother than that. It was all like bulky and it didn't match with some of the scenes. And I wish they would have gave Cyborg more or better fight scenes than what he had. Or whatever, like, come on, he's technology. Like, I know he got a lot of gadgets up there he can use, and I wish they would have gave him more fight scenes. But like I said, Cyborg was just a good role player. He only plugged in and hijacked stuff. That's it. He was just on there just to hijack stuff. Without Cyborg, we couldn't get the Mother Cube apart. Like, that's all he was there for. Steppenwolf. Steppenwolf was also CGI, but it was a good villain. But at one point in time, I felt like Steppenwolf was just a middleman. Because, I felt like Darkseid should have popped up and appeared in the movie. But Steppenwolf was just always a middleman. But most of the time in the movie, I felt like when he wasn't on the scene, he didn't have me thinking what he was about to do, what he was planning next. Like, if he wasn't there, I wasn't thinking about, I was just worrying about the Justice League, the squad. And then, like, and the movie was rushed. In the first 8 to 10 minutes, Steppenwolf got 2 Mother Cubes already. Even Steppenwolf fighting Amazon Warriors was one of the best fighting scenes behind the end in Superman. But the Amazon Warriors, they gave him a run for his money. The worst fighting scene to me was Aquaman's when he got that second Mother Cube. There's only one person guarding the Mother Cube. Something that your ancestors got way back that can destroy the world, and you only got one person guarding it. The Amazon Warriors had 50 women guarding that thing, so that cube was important, and that's how that scene was less than 5 seconds. He beat them too quick, and especially as the king of the sea or whatever. How you let a man beat you at your home? Like, if it was on land, okay, you probably be rusty, but you always in the water. How you let a man beat you like that? That was the only thing. Bringing back Superman, I wish they would have brought him back in a different way, a different style, but that style was decent, it was cool, or whatever. But you gotta always talk about Superman fighting scene. It will go down in history as one of the best DC fighting scenes in there. Superman came back as Pet Cemetery for real. If you don't know, Barry Allen throughout the movie kept calling Superman Pet Cemetery. Pet Cemetery is a movie made by Stephen King. He came back ready for blood. Like, Superman was untouchable. He was an apex predator at that moment. He was choke slamming, backhanding, slapping everybody around. Like, nobody couldn't touch him. Superman was invincible, and I really liked that scene, and that scene was perfect. Another thing that weirded me out about the movie was the one family that we kept focusing on. What was the significance of that family? And in these 2 scenes they showed there was other people in that area. They only continued to show one family. It was more than 4 people in that movie. And that nuclear area, it was more than 4 people. I wanted to know the significance about it. Because that was the only people there while Superman carrying the building, apartment building. Like it had to be more people, and I wanted to just explain what was so important about them, or why they just picked these one people. The fighting scene was great. The end conclusion, how Steppenwolf's fear got him overall killed or attacked by his own minions, was his fear. And without Superman, the Earth would have been gone. That fighting scene helped everything, and it was good overall. That fighting scene, the end fighting scene, was one of the best fighting scenes. Even though it was mostly green screen and CGI, but that was a good fighting scene and a good concept. Steppenwolf's fear got him. You know, sometimes you can't always be brave and cocky. Sometimes, you know, you gotta dip out. You know, you gotta be able to retreat. Steppenwolf, you can't take a fight to everybody. And Superman showed you can't beat everybody. My last thing that I want to talk about, and a thing that I would wish they would put in the movie if they had more time, was Green Lantern. Like, where is Green Lantern? He is a part of the Justice League. They showed a snippet of him at the beginning when first time they fought Steppenwolf, but why they didn't put him in the movie? Like, Green Lantern is a big part of the Justice League, and if they would have had Green Lantern at the beginning, Steppenwolf probably would never whooped him so bad, because you would have put one of the cubes in Green Lantern home territory, he would never got it that easily. I think, me personally. But that's just me. Another bad thing that I had about it, the storyline wasn't consistent, or it didn't flow right. Not probably due to the timing, but they didn't give a good enough background story on Flash, Cyborg, or Aquaman. Most people that don't read the comments, they don't know much about Cyborg or how he became Cyborg, or what his Aquaman deal, or whatever.